to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulane's offense will have the football first. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
Yeah, and they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
Western. Where did he go? Second down to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Short pass. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. They'll flip it out to the back of the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Straight ahead, it's Clements. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Holds on, it's Pope. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The play fake. Gets open down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Rides to the back. Across the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tells the run, wants to pass. Going to throw it deep. Touchdown LSU! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, as you know, Keyshawn Henderson was the #1 overall recruit in the country, highest rated, and he has started to play like it today. He is coming off that last touchdown. His teammates were hyped up for him and excited. So much hype and pressure on his shoulders, but he is performing with a very calm and composed demeanor down here on the sideline. Fun to see from a highly rated player. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Season Alley. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. LSU right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Going long. Makes the grab inside the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Finds his man down the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The give on the counter. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Makes a catch. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Trying to establish the run. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Johnson. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. He wants to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Trying to make magic on the scramble. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown LSU!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw one first. He'll pull it down. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Here we go. Ready, go.
From the gun, running back on the move. Last-ditch effort to get points before the half. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey, guys, Coach Lane Kiffin told me at the half, they have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one the defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Caught on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Rushes on, and it's a sack.
After getting 4 sacks last game, this defense really is trying to create an identity as being one of the better pass rushing units in the entire country. Haven't really seen that, though, in this game so far until that last play Now let's see how that affects the rest of this game.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you thought maybe in this second half, this could just... find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Tigers sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
All right, Holly. Send the tight end in motion. Tells to fake. Look out! Finds his man. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Working the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's some daylight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Working the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Driven back. 3rd and long right here. Drops back. It's Henderson. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. First down here for the offense. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Quick give. Oh, he's got some space. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert to fourth down, and it paid off.
Love the call going RPO here on fourth and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Second and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on fourth down. Sweet cut there. How about that tackle to stop him short on fourth down?
Obviously, they fail on that fourth down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Sets his feet. It's Henderson. Got his man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
A pickup of 8 on the play, enough to move the sticks and set them up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Might as well run him again. Just smothered on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Plows his way ahead. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.